This morning, northern Gaza, a wasteland. We drove into the Gaza Strip on those jeeps embedded with the Israeli military, the destruction lining the road. High-rise complexes turned into ruins, roads into dunes. In the clouds of dust, vast numbers of Israeli troops and armor. We were heading towards a hospital they say was used as a Hamas command center.
We're now inside this armored fighting vehicle, and we are going towards the Rantisi Specialized Children's Hospital that has been evacuated.
About a mile away, a Shifa hospital, Gaza's biggest. The hospital cut off. The Hamas-run Ministry of Health saying this morning the hospital is no longer functioning, and it's now burying dozens of bodies there in a mass grave. More than 11,000 people killed in Gaza since the war began, according to the Hamas-run health ministry. The Israeli military says Hamas is operating a command center there too. Two Biden administration officials say the U.S. has intelligence supporting Israel's claim, but the president expressing his concern for the hospitals in Gaza.
It's my hope and expectation that there will be less intrusive action relative to the hospital. The hospital must be protected.
Doctors there deny Israel's claim. Just north of there, we disembark outside the Rantisi hospital into active fighting.
Admiral!
We meet Israel's chief military spokesman, Daniel Hagari, a former naval commando.
You can hear the tank. This is still very much an active war zone. Admiral Hagari telling us that they're still fighting here, and the operation here is not over.
He says this was the house of a Hamas commander wedged between a school and the Rantisi hospital, and beneath it, this tunnel heading towards the hospital. And all around us, those street battles.
I don't know if you can hear all that small arms fire in the background. We gotta get down now. We're using the tank as cover right now. That's why it's rolling with us as we're walking slowly towards the hospital itself.
Hagari then leading us inside through a hole made by an artillery shell, showing us this children's safe room he says was used as a Hamas command center. He takes us further into the basement where he says he believes some of the Israeli hostages were held.
Hagari, what makes you think that this was a spot where somebody was held hostage?
We're going to bring here a forensic team. The only reason I brought you here, and I'm taking a huge risk, because you see the fighting outside. Tying hostages on a chair in his facility in a basement, fighting us for a hospital, using the children here in this hospital, a hospital for children, as a human shield. This is Hamas.
ABC News could not verify those claims.